side must be what? All right. So you have to see the shape of it and then come to a conclusion, whether it is option 1 or option 2 or 3 or 4. Being the first sum, we'll do it. All right. So if you can see here, it is like this, isn't it? And how is the figure? It's like this. I mean, should touch this and go. All right. So here, this cannot be because we have a shaded line here, which is not right. Even this cannot be because we have a shaded line outside. So now we have to think whether it is this or whether it is this. But this one, it cannot fit because whatever we are going to fit it here, it should face like this. So your option must be option C. All right, students. Fine. So let's see. Yes, it is option C. So that is how you choose which one would fit. All right. Now with this, let's move on to the next question. We have another one which has three-sided, and what should be the fourth side? All right. Yes. So 30 seconds time is given to you. So you can use 30 seconds and decide which is the correct option. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right. So your time has started. Not more than 30 seconds can be given. So by then, let's think what could be the correct one. It cannot be D. Your 30 seconds is done. It cannot be D. Okay. Because here the shaded one, this is not shaded, but here it is shaded. Therefore, it cannot be D. So you have to choose either from 1, 2, or 3. All right. So Y3 is fit. You can see this one is clear. All right. And this one is also clear. This is clear. This is clear. And this gap is same as this gap because here this gap is very small. So because of that, we have to reject B. So this gap is clear. All right. And there is a very small difference between A and C. Only this part. Can you see here? So this suits only with C, not with A. That is why option C is correct. All right. So I'm sure you would have opted for option C. And if you had opted for option C, then your answer is correct. All right. With this, let's move on to the next question. All right. So we have fishes swimming. You can see the directions that the fishes are facing. All right. So 30 seconds is started now. So you have to think and then choose your option. All right. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? So it is moving clockwise, isn't it? See, it is moving clockwise. So the next one should face here only. All right, so your time is up. So it should be option B because only this fish is facing the clockwise direction. It cannot be A because here we can see that the skin has so many highlighted one, which is not there in the original figure. So it cannot be A. It cannot be C because this fish is facing the other side. And it cannot be D because in the tail of the fish, it is not highlighted. All right? Yes. Even minute things has to be noted, isn't it? All right, let's move on to the next question. We have again fishes. So 3 fishes are there. what would be the second half? Your time has started. Your 30 seconds is running. Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it option C? Or is it option D? All right. Let's quickly decide. Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes. So your 30 seconds is done with this. Let's see the answer. It should be B. Because one side of the fish is facing, one half of the fish is facing the left hand side. The other half of the fish should face the right hand side, isn't it? Yes. All right. So if you had chosen B as your option, then your answer is perfect. Let's move on to the next question. We have three squares that is being filled, and what would be the fourth one? All right. What would be the fourth one? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Your time has started. Your 30 seconds is going to get over. Yes, it's almost over. Yes, it is done. 30 seconds is done. Let's check the answer. It should be option C because the opposite sides are equal. So only C figure fits into the unknown one. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Again, we have a design. So one side is not there. So we need to choose between A, B, C, and D. All right, let's quickly decide whether it is A, B, C, or D. Yes. What would be the correct option? Your time is already started. 30 seconds time is given. So you need to see the design and then you need to decide. All right? Yes. So it cannot be A because the figure which is facing, it should be the correct answer could be B, C, or D. It cannot be A because of the shape. And it cannot be B also because this, it cannot be A because it is facing this side. But we want something which is facing this side. So it cannot be B because here if you see the oval is big, isn't it? So it can be C or it can be D. But you need to choose between C and D. All right, your 30 seconds is done. It should be D because of this. Just a second. See here. See here. Right? So it should be D. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. We have four figures. What should be the unknown one? Is it option A? Is it option B? Option C or option D? Your time starts now. Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Your time has already started. All right. Very interesting. This figure is, in fact, everything looks same, though everything is not same. We need to decide whether it is A, B, C, or D. All right. Your time is almost running. All right. So let's see the answer. It is option B because the square that gets fit and the circle, right? Let me just quickly point it out so that it will be easy for you to understand. Yes, here this is there Okay, and here this is there. And here you have a circle, right? And you have a small square also attached, right? But here this figure is wrong, right? And here you don't have this extra circle, so this is wrong. And here this is not the proper square that is drawn. All right, students. So I'm sure you all must have got convinced and even you would have opted for option B. All right, let's move on to the next question. What is the correct fit for this? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? All right. Everything is same, but the difference is the size. So you need to choose which is the correct size, which should fit into this. All right? Yes. Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Your time has already started. Your 30 seconds is running. Let's see. Let's see who's going to give the correct answer. How many of you are able to do? Let's see. All right. Yes, let's check the answer because it's almost time. So your option A, that is the best fit because option B, option D, option C, the sizes are not same as of option A. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Yes. Right. Now you need to find out which is the correct option. Is it option A or is it option B or is it option D? A, B, C, D, your time starts now. All right, let's quickly choose. Is it option A? Is it option B, option C, or option D? Your time is almost running. Let's see how many of you are able to get the correct answers. Yes, your time is up. Let's see, it is option B because the curves has to be facing upwards. So we do have for B like that. And one should be on the other. So option B is the correct fit. All right, if you had opted for option B, then your answer is perfect. Let's move on to the next question. We have another figure, right? And what would be the best fit? Is it A, B, C, or D? Yes, so what would be the best fit? Is it A, B, C, or D? All right, let's quickly do it because your time is running. Your 30 seconds is already started. Let's see how many of you are able to manage this. Okay. All right, your time is almost going to get over. So, these things has to be done by you only because you are the best judge who could, get the answer. All right, it's time. Let's see. It is option D, right? Because only option D could be the best fit. All right, now let's move on to the next question. We have another diagram whereby one part is not there. All right. So what could be the correct one? Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it option C? Or is it option D? Right? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? All right. Your time has already started. And let's see how many of you are able to get the correct answer. So How do you choose this? In fact, see here, you have to just adjust your diagram in such a way that which one could be the best fit. So it should be like this, okay? And your circle must be like this. And your circle must be like this. So now which one suits this? Right? So it should be either B. It cannot be C because it is facing the other side. It cannot be A because you have the circle which is crossing. And fortunately, you cannot have D because we do not have this line. So it should be option B, and the option B is the correct answer. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Again, you have another diagram. So which one would fit this? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? All right, is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Yes, so your time has started. So it's almost going to get over. You need to choose which one is the correct answer. It cannot be C because the squares, there is no highlighted one. It cannot be C. Whether it can be A, and it cannot be B, right? So it cannot be B because we do not have a circle. It cannot be C because this highlighted is not there. So now the option goes between option A and option D. So is it option D or is it option A? Right? So it cannot be D because of this, isn't it? Let's check. Yes. So it is option A as said because of this figure. All right. So if you had opted for option A, then your answer is perfect. Let's move on to the next question. Yes, you have option A, B, C, and D. All right. So which one is the correct option? Is it A, B, C, or D? So your 30 seconds is started. You need to choose the correct one. All right. So you just have to see. It cannot be. See, let me give you a clue how to choose such questions. It cannot be this. Okay, because see the way it is facing. So it should be C, B, or A. It cannot be C because it is moving little up. This gap is not there here, right? And let's check whether this could be the, see, what could be the one. So you can, there's nothing wrong. You can actually draw, isn't it? So you can draw and see, and then you can check which one could be the correct option, right? So now this figure suits where? That you need to check. See how cleverly this and this is being framed, isn't it? See, after the line only you have the circle. You don't have the circle before the line. So after the line. So the possibility of your option B is more than C. Let's check the answer. It is B. See, this minute small difference is going to change your answer. All right. Yes. With this, let's move on to the next question. Yes. Now you need to tell which is the correct option. Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right. Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right. You just have to see which one could be the perfect one. Yes, your time is already started. Let's check whether it is option A, B, C, or D. Let's quickly see. Yes, it's time now. 30 seconds is done. It is option C. All right. So if you had opted for option C, then your answer is perfect. Now with this, let's move on to the next question. We have the figures here. You need to choose which one is right. Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right. Yes. So one half is only highlighted. The other half is not highlighted. So that you need to think, isn't it? Yes. So most probably your answer could be option A. See, your 30 seconds is almost going to get over. See here, we need to highlight. This is not highlighted. Okay. And even this is not highlighted. Okay. And even this is not highlighted. Okay. But this is highlighted. And you have the other semicircle, which is not highlighted. And this part is highlighted. Yes, it is highlighted. And this is also right. So I think option A should be the correct one. Perfect. See, option A is correct. So if you had opted for option A, then your answer is right. All right. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. Yes. So you have four sides. So one side, you need to choose whether it is option A, B, C, or D. Okay. All right. Your time has already started. So what would be the best fit? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Yes. So everything is pretty close in this, but still there is some difference that we need to make out. All right. So there is some difference that has to be, uh, you know, that that has to be keenly looked into. Then only you can find the difference. So your 30 seconds is almost going to get over. Let's check which option is the right one, whether it is A, B, C, or D. All right. Let's see the answer. It is option D. Right. So option D would be the best fit. All right. Now see here. We have next question. Right. So in this, see how easy for us to jot down. So opposite sides are equal. So this should be either this, okay, or this. This cannot be. This cannot be. So now you need to choose between this and this. How can you choose? With this one difference, right? So with this one difference, you can choose. So it should be option B. So your 30 seconds is also over. Let's see. Yes, it is option B. All right, let's move on to the next question. Which would be the best fit? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay. Yes. So this cannot be the answer. Let's jot down. This cannot be the answer because this line is there. Here in this, it is not there. And moreover, it should be like this, isn't it? See here. It should be like this. It should be like this. Right? And it should be like this. Right? And this figure. So it could be, no, this cannot be because here this triangle has one circle. So this cannot be. All right. And it is a circle, not another square. Okay. So possibility of this being the correct answer. Let's see, is it D? Yes, perfect. The answer is option D. All right, now let's move on to the next question. You need to choose. Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right. So you have to choose whether it is option A, B, C, or D. All right. So your time is already started. So 30 seconds is going to get over. All right. Let's see how many of you are able to give me the correct answer. Yes, your 30 seconds is going to get over. You need to choose perfectly, right? So far we have been using the hint, isn't it? So using that, you need to choose. Your 30 seconds is done. It is none other than option A. All right. Yes. Let's move on to the next question. We have option A, B, C, and D. What could be the correct one? It cannot be C because nothing is highlighted. Right? So it cannot be C because it is not highlighted. All right. Whether it could be A, B, or D. Yes, whether it could be A, B, or D. Your 30 seconds is going to get over. You need to choose the correct answer. Yes, your time is running. Let's see how many of you are able to do your correct guessing. All right, now let's see the answer. It is option D. As I said, it cannot be C and it cannot be B also because of the curve, and it cannot be A also. So it should be option D. All right, now let's move on to the next question. What could be the other figure? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Yes. Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Yes. So is it option A, B, C, or D? Your 30 seconds has already started. All right. So this figure is not that easy to be found out, but still not that difficult as well. All right. So your 30 seconds is almost going to get over. Let's see which option is the correct one. All right. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yes. Your 30 seconds is over. It should be option C. All right. Yes. Let's move on to the next question. Very simple one. You just have to think. Your 30 seconds is started. So quickly do it. Let's do it here. Right. So what should be our figure here? There should be a circle. Okay. And then it should be like this. Then it should be like this. Okay. So just roughly I'm drawing. Then that's it. It should be like this and it should be like this. So probably your option C could be the right one. Let's see. Yes, it is option C. All right, let's move on to the next question. What could be the best fit? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Your 30 seconds starts now. So let's try to do it here, 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 here. Am I right? Yes. So what could be the correct one? So probably B could be the correct one, right? Not C, not D, because this line is not there. And A, of course, it does not fit the diagram at all. So it should be option B. Let's check. Yes, it is option B. All right, now another easy diagram we have. Next option is A, 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, so next option is 1, 2, 3, or 4. So what would be the correct one? Is it option A? Is it option B? Is it option C? Or is it option D? Yes, is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Your 30 seconds has already started. So you need to find out which is the correct one, right? Okay, your 30 seconds. Your 30 seconds is already over. Let's check the answer. It is option A. Yes, the best fit among 1, 2, 3, or 4 is option 1. All right, so if you had opted for option 1, then your answer is perfect. Let's move on to the next question. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right, so pretty easy. Definitely you all will be able to identify, right? So you all will definitely be able to identify this. Your 30 seconds is already started. So let's see how many of you are able to give me the right answers. Okay, okay, okay. 30 seconds is done. Let's check. It is option D. All right, because see here, just a second. Let me, in option D, this is there, like how you have it here, right? And there is no line. So here, this line is there. So this is not right. So no line is there. All right. And here another dot is not there. And here you don't have like this shape. That is why your option D is the correct one. Let's move on to the next question. Yes. So which is the correct one? Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? See, let's try here. Okay. All right. So it should be like this. It should be like this, like this, like this, like this. So now you need to check which one is right. So both A and C look same, not D, not B. So now you need to choose between A and B. There could be some small, minute changes. Yes, there is. This is facing straight, but this is facing little slightly towards right side. So your option could be C. Yes, see small, minute options. With that, we are able to find out the answer. All right, yes. Now let's move on to the next question. We have the circle. Inside that small circle, right? And at this side, you have the triangle attached, right? So is it option A, B, C, or D? Let's quickly choose. Your 30 seconds is already started. How many of you will be able to do it? Let's see. Your 30 seconds has already started. Yes, it's over. It is option D. All right, let's move on to the next question. Right, now which figure would suit in this? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Right? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? It's actually simple if you draw and practice this. See, 1 second, let me connect my pen. All right, so here you have one circle, okay, right? And here you have this, here you have this, and like this. Right? So, of course, these two are extended. Right? Now you can choose which is the correct one. So, this cannot be the correct one because of this ball being here. This cannot be the correct one because the ball is placed here. Right? So, see the ball placed here. Then it goes to the, there's no one line here. The line should be like this. So, your option C could be the correct one. Yes, it is option C. Perfect. See the next question. Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? Yes. So let's complete the figure. In fact, your 30 seconds is already running. Right? All right. Okay. And here there should be a dot. Yes, so this could be a perfect figure. So where do we have this? So this, where do we have? I think this we have. This is not correct. No, this is not correct. This also we don't have. You know, it should be plain, isn't it? So even this is wrong. Right? So this could be the right one. Okay. And even this could be the right one. No, but this is not there. So let's see, option B is the correct answer. If you had opted for option B, then your answer is perfect. All right, now let's move on to the next question. Which would be the best fit? Is it option A, option B, option C, or option D? All right. Yes. So you need to quickly choose your 30 seconds. Your 30 seconds is already started. All right. So quickly you need to draw the diagram like how we did for the earlier slides, isn't it? So like that you draw and then you need to check. All right. Yes. So quickly, students, this has to be done very swiftly, very quickly. 30 seconds is running. Yes. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Your 30 seconds is almost over. Let's see the answer. It is option A. All right. Yes. So your next question, we have another design. So one part is still not done. So you need to do that. Is it option A, B, C, or D? It cannot be B because we do not have the triangles which is being separated. So it could be A, It could be, it cannot be C because it can be C, in fact. That you need to check, right? Yes, so quickly your 30 seconds is almost done. Let's check the answer. It is option C. All right, now let's move on to the next question. So what could be the correct one? Right, so is it option A, B, C, or D? All right, so your next 30 seconds has started and almost it's going to get over. So you need to choose the correct one. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right, your all right, so let's check the answer. It should be option B. All right, see the next one. We have another figure. Which is the best fit? Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right, so you just have to draw and then find out what is the correct one. Yes, it's not that easy actually, but not that difficult as well, isn't it? Yes. You need to tell which is the best fit. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right, is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Your 30 seconds is over. In fact, let's check. It is option D. Good. See the next one. You have option A, B, C, and D. Right? So what could be the correct answer? Is it option A? Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? So almost everything looks same, but it's not actually same. We just have to think. So it could be D or it could be C, right? Yes, it is option D, as I told you. All right, now let's move on to the next question. We have the figures. What is your missing figure? Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right, so just quickly observe the diagram. With that diagram, you'll be able to give the correct answer. Just you have to observe the diagram. Yes, so your 30 seconds is already started. It's running, it's going to get over. Yes, it is over. So your correct option is option C. All right? Yes, it is option C. Right, see the next question. Yes, now which would be the best fit? A, B, C, or D? So you can just complete the square and the inside triangle and the small circle which is attached to that, right? And one more triangle inside a small square. So which one could be the best fit? Is it option A, B, C, or D? All right. Yes, quickly decide, children. All right, your 30 seconds is almost going to get over. Is it option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Yes, your 30 seconds are done. Let's check the answer. Whether it is option A, B, or C, the answer is option 1. So option 1 is the best fit. All right, so we have an announcement, students. So don't go away. We'll meet again with another interesting topics. So Chandrika ma'am has few announcements to be done. So
Yes, ma'am.
please stay in the class. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, students, as we are reminding you, September 15th, we have a mock test going to be held on September 15th. So mock test will be on 15th September. It consists of 180 questions. 180 questions ఉంటాయి. MAT and SAT. MAT is nothing but mental ability test, 90 marks, and SAT is nothing but scholastic ability test, which is 90 marks. And students from all over the state are writing the test. It's for free. Students all over state నుంచి స్టూడెంట్స్ రాస్తున్నారు అండ్ ఈ టెస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ గా ఫ్రీ. మీరు చేయాల్సిందల్లా రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేసుకోవడం మాత్రమే. రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ లింక్ అనేది వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో షేర్ చేశాము. ఒకవేళ ఎవరైనా వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో లేకపోతే మేము డిస్క్రిప్షన్ బాక్స్, యూట్యూబ్ లో ఇప్పుడు వీడియోస్ వస్తున్నాయి కదా, దాంట్లో డిస్క్రిప్షన్ బాక్స్ లో కూడా రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ లింక్ మెన్షన్ చేస్తాము. దాని ద్వారా కూడా మీరు రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో NMMS application date is extended. Application date కూడా extend చేశారు. That is 25th 9/2024. That is 25th September. సో ఇంకా ఎవరైనా అప్లై చేసుకొని వాళ్ళు ఉంటే తొందరగా అప్లై చేసుకోండి. 25th September is the last date. అండ్ ఇన్కమ్ అండ్ క్యాస్ట్ సర్టిఫికేట్స్ అవసరం లేదు ప్రెసెంట్. ఇప్పుడు అప్లై చేయడానికి జస్ట్ డిక్లరేషన్స్ ఉంటే చాలు. ఆ డిక్లరేషన్స్ ని అప్లోడ్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. ఎట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ వెరిఫికేషన్ వరకు మీరు ఇన్కమ్ అండ్ క్యాస్ట్ సర్టిఫికేట్ రెడీ చేసి పెట్టుకోండి. రైట్. అండ్ వీ హ్యావ్ డిస్కస్డ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మెంటల్ అబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ NMMS 2023 క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్. So mental ability questions can be answered if we follow some techniques. So we have more than 2 months time. All the types of questions in math, science, social of class 7 and class 8. So మేము ఇన్ని డేస్ మేము NMMS మెంటల్ అబిలిటీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్స్ నుంచి క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ తీసుకొని ఆ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్స్ నుంచే మేము ప్రిపేర్ చేసి మీకు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయించాము, డిస్కస్ చేశారు మేడం. సో మనకి ఇంకా 2 months టైం ఉంది. సో మీరు చూస్తున్నారు కదా మేడం ఎలాంటి టెక్నిక్ చెప్తున్నారు ఏంటి, అవన్నీ ఫాలో అవ్వడం చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే. అండ్ ఆల్ ది టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇన్ మ్యాథ్ ఆర్ డిస్కస్డ్. అండ్ మ్యాథ్, సైన్స్, సోషల్ ఆఫ్ క్లాస్ 7 అండ్ క్లాస్ 8 విల్ బి ఆల్సో డిస్కస్డ్. రైట్. ఈ క్లాస్ 7 అండ్ క్లాస్ 8 ఇవి మ్యాథ్, సైన్స్, సోషల్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి సాట్ కిందకి వస్తాయి. దట్ ఈస్ స్కాలస్టిక్ అబిలిటీ టెస్ట్. We have started the NMMS classes in August. All topics are covered from basics and we will do from easy to basic. Spend some time every day for practice. So, ఈ NMMS classes మేము ఆగస్ట్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేసాము. ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బేసిక్స్ కవర్ చేసాము. మనం ఎలా అంటే ఈజీ టు బేసిక్ వెళ్తాం అనమాట. కొంచెం ప్రెసెంట్ ఫస్ట్ లో ఏంటంటే ఈజీ టాపిక్స్ చెప్పాము, తర్వాత లెవెల్ అనేది పెరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది డిఫికల్ట్. రైట్. సో డైలీ కొంచెం టైం స్పెండ్ చేయండి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడానికి. సో వి షల్ కండక్ట్ మాక్ టెస్ట్ 2 and 3 ఆల్సో. ఈ ఒక్క మాక్ టెస్ట్ కాదు, ఇది కాకుండా ఇంకా 2 మాక్ టెస్ట్ కూడా కండక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. అండ్ ది అదర్ థింగ్ ఇస్, ఇది అయిన తర్వాత ప్యారలల్ గా 8th and 9th సిలబస్ కూడా మేము డిస్కస్ చేయాలని అనుకుంటున్నాము. సో అకాడమిక్స్ పరంగా కూడా మేము యూట్యూబ్ క్లాసెస్ అనేవి పెడుతున్నాము. సో ప్లీజ్ ఇన్ఫార్మ్ ఆల్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. రైట్. So bye everyone, and don't forget to apply for the NMMS exam, which last date is 25th September, and also for the mock test, register through the registration link in the description box or else from the WhatsApp. Okay, again we will meet tomorrow with a new concept. Until then, stay tuned and subscribe our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology.